Hi, I'm Jim Covington on behalf of the Illinois State Bar Association. It is October 20th and today is this week's issue of ISBA Statehouse Review. I have 6 items I want to talk to you about. The first is the Medicaid eligibility rules. The Department of Healthcare and Family Service has issued new rules which I believe are going to be effective January 1, 2012. There should be a very good article in the Illinois Bar Journal kind of explaining those, but there was a long set of negotiations between elder law lawyers, including our Elder Law Section Council and the Department of Healthcare and Family Services, that resulted into a compromise set of rules which I think everybody believes they can live with, to implement the Deficit Reduction Act on Medicaid eligibility, and that's pretty important, so keep your eye on that. The second thing I want to talk to you about is a bill that will be heard next week in Senate Judiciary in the veto session. It's House Bill 1604, sponsored by Senator Sullivan and Representative Connie Howard. It essentially does 4 things in regards to visitation problems. It allows a court, and doesn't require a court, but allows a court to suspend the driver's license or the professional license of someone who has been found guilty if there's a finding of visitation abuse. It allows the fine up no more than $500 as a petty offense, and these remedies are in addition to the current remedies that the court already has in statute and its contempt powers. And the fourth thing it does, which has kind of not been discussed much, is it makes a finding of visitation abuse a criteria for a change of circumstances in a section 610B petition to change custody, and that's going to be heard next Tuesday. There are 4 bills that were recently filed as the legislature comes back into session. These all have been assigned to the Committee on Assignments in the Senate or Committee on the Rules in the House, so there's no immediate action, but I just wanted to briefly touch on them. The first one is Senate Bill 2492, sponsored by Senator Garrett. It allows a juror to waive fees for attending any kind of jury duty or inquest. The second bill is House Bill 3839, Representative Monique Davis from Chicago, that after the effective date of this bill, that there would be no interest imposed on child support orders in the future. The next 2 sets of bills are Representative Tom Holbrook from Belleville. The first one is House Bill 3801. It creates a crime for a parent, custodian, or someone who's in physical control of a child who fails to report the disappearance or death of a child. And that's been assigned to House Rules. And the final bill I'd like to talk to you about is also by Representative Holbrook, and that is House Bill 3807. And it requires a juvenile court under the Juvenile Court Act to ensure that any position or testimony from the Department of Children and Family Services is about a change of custody is included in the court record in that juvenile court proceeding, and it applies to juvenile court proceedings if it may result in a change of custody. And again, those last 4 bills, other than the Medicaid eligibility and the visitation abuse bill, those have just been filed, probably will not be heard until next January. I can't guarantee that. Anyway, we will see you next week after the first week of veto session with an update. Thank you.